What's up YouTube, this is Nicholas's Figure Reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing to you guys Fruto Basketto. I mean, Kamen Rider GAIM Kiwami arms from SHFiguarts. So yeah, here's the box. The price is actually 92 bucks, but I got it for 20% discount, so it's like 70, which is actually quite a, cheap. Like, since this figure is still quite new, so it's still quite worth for it to be a 70-buck figure. So let's start the review. Alright, so here's the box. Window for you to see Kiwami arms over there. The lock seat, you could say, kind of design on the window. SHFiguarts, Kamen Rider GAIM, Kiwami arms. The figure picture over here, Tamashii Nations, Bandai, and some description, blah blah blah. Bandai 2014, made in China. Here's the right, here's the left. You can see some kind of transparent window on all sides except the bottom for you to look at the figure at different angles. Here's the back with the DJ gun with sword in gun mode and all that cool stuff. So I'll open this guy up and I'll let you guys take a closer look at it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back. Here we have Kiwami arms out of the packaging. First look of the figure, he's very shiny. You can see all the chrome all over the suit, you could say. Alright, so let's start with the head sculpt. The head sculpt, you could see his visor has that kind of like orange cut in half kind of design, a bit of that rainbow kind of thing. Bandai did their best to put in all the colors, so yeah, this is all they could do, and actually turns out pretty good. You can see his crest on his helmet over here, the mouthpiece, and the sides of the helmet as well. You could see very nicely detailed. It also adds some kind of black wash on it, and also put some shadowy effects on it, so it's pretty nice. And all the silver goes all around the back as a figure as well. You can see some nice sculpting here on the helmet as well. The chest is actually a transparent piece, but under it is actually a sticker with all the fruits. Alright, one of the problems that people find about this figure is that some of the transparent pieces have cracks. You can see one over here already is very noticeable, and another one over here. So, from what I can see, most people have these problems, but you can't even feel the plastic, so that's not that bad. Alright, the color over here, you could say painted matte red all around through the top. Right, these shoulders, nice pads over here, very nicely sculpted. The hand, the gauntlets, nicely painted and nicely detailed as well. And for the Sengeku driver, here we can see the Kachidoki lock seat over here, and the Kiwami lock seat. And I like how you can like do the slicing to activate the lock seat and all that. Yep, try not to do it too much because it's supported by a peg. So doing it too much might break the peg and also add a stress joint. So yeah, and also it will, decrease the friction. Alright, the lock seats on the side of his skirts, you could say, are not removable. They're glued together as a piece, and as you can see, the side skirts are actually all together with the belt, which also adds a bit more articulation and more posability options. The skirt in front is actually glued on the figure, so yeah. Legs also nicely painted. From what I can tell on this figure, including the review from The Amazing, from what he said, it's actually quite true. The feet are actually a bit of light. The weight feels different from the other parts of the body, like the legs and all that. And it feels really weird, like, yeah, he can stand, but sometimes if you want to like do some dynamic posing, like he's about to fight and all that, he will topple over, which is actually very suckish, but it's not that bad. If you pose the feet properly in the correct manner, you will get the pose. So Alright, for the articulation wise, ball joint the head so I can tilt left and right, look up and down, side to side, and rotate 360, so there's full movement on the head, very nice. Ball joint the neck so I can rock right and left and front and back and tilt side to side. At crunch, you can go all the way this far from the front because of the belt and the transparent piece right here, and all the way to the back, very nice. And also a lot of side-by-side motion. Waist on a ball joint can go all around, but let's try not to do that or else it will scratch off the paint. Ball joint on the shoulder, and also another joint out here on the shoulder and the pads. Very nice technology of the joints right there. You can see allows more movement, also makes some kind of nice noises. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, Figma style jointed hands. The leg can go all the way to the front, so you can do a kick. He can't go back because of the butt piece over here. Do note that when you try to go to the front, try not to do it too long or else you'll stretch out the plastic or the PVC. Like you can see it's already out a bit, so try not to do that often. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, very nice bend over there. Ankle pivot over here, a bit of rotate and side to side motion, and a toe hinge. So very nice articulation on this figure. Alright, for accessories, Kiwami Arms comes with his standard cape over here, very nicely painted. You can see a matte black wash on it and a bit of gold decals on the edges. And on the other side, you can see it's all glossy red, and it's the plastic itself, so this is just painted on. I will show you guys how to put on this cape. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is just pop off the head and try to be careful because the crest on the helmet is actually quite fragile. Even the instructions said that, trust me. Alright, so once you get the head out of the way, you're going to pop off this collar piece and try to do that normally. I mean like softly, because this thing is very hard and also quite thin, so try not to put too much force or else this will snap. And on top of that, try to be cautious about the black gloss back over here, because the paint that Bandai used on the back over here is actually really fragile. You can see some marks over here which is actually from permanent marker coated on. Yeah, the paint is actually very easy to scratch off, so try not to put any sharp points on the back or else you have to like use a permanent marker and spoil the glass. Alright, so put on the cape, you can see a peg over here which pegs into the hole over here. Try not to press it too hard or else the sharp points like the left, both these sides will scratch off the paint. So you have to be really careful when you want to put on the cape. Alright, just give it a little push, rotate it a bit. Did I scratch off the paint? No. Alright, so yeah, once you got the cape over there, just put back the collar piece carefully. Just peg it in on the shoulders and it'll click in place if you're lucky. And then pop back the head. Alright, so there we have Kiwami Arms in his cape, and you can see he looks very nice with it from back to front. And also there's a bit of articulation of a hip hinge joint to go in and out so that it will not hinder the articulation and posing. And also it will swivel left and right, but try not to do that because the points may rub off the paint. Alright, set of hands that he comes with, standard default closed fist. A set of hands that to hold the DJ gun in the blade mode, or the gun mode, sorry. So yeah, this is for the gun mode. You can see he has that holding trigger kind of pose, but yeah, I think the index finger is slightly extended. The second set he comes with are open palm hands to like hold the weapons. And the last set is to hold the DJ gun in the sword mode. Alright, so the two accessories that he comes with is well known, and of course it's the DJ gun in the sword mode and the gun mode. Very nicely painted and very nicely sculpted. Alright, so we'll start with the sword mode. The sword mode is very nice. You can see the orange metallic paint going all the way down the blade, and a bit of the pistol grip over here, and the orange, and a bit of the leaf detail over here. And you can see there's a compartment over here where you can use the other lock seats that come with the other GAIM figures from the previous SHFs. So you can use their lock seats to put it here, and that's actually very cool. You can put two one here and one here, and same goes for the other one, which is the gun mode, which I'll go through that later. So most weapons people hold are with the right hand, so we'll take the right hand, and yeah, so I'll just move the clamshell over there. Okay, so to hold the sword mode, Kiwami arms will be using this hand, the one with the index finger close together with the thumb. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just put the grip and just accordion the finger into the pistol grip like that. And the next thing I'm gonna do is pop off the fist of the ball joint, and then pop in the DJ gun holding hand, a sword, whatever you want to call it. So yep, here we have Kiwami arms holding his DJ gun in the sword mode. Very nice. And also weight is not that much, so you can make him stand without any complications. And also the cape is not that heavy, so very well balanced. Alright, the next thing you're gonna let Kiwami hold is the DJ gun, but in the gun mode. So you're gonna be using this hand with the index finger slightly out, and the same thing, you can put the lock seats over here. So you just put the grip, try to accordion and put the finger into the pistol guard, and then you just put it on the hand joint. So here we have Kiwami arms holding the blaster mode of the DJ gun. Well, it's not that he can dual wield in the show, but just to let you guys know how he looks with both guns. So he's very nice. As you can see, if you want to like fool around and dual wield with this guy, he doesn't topple over because of the cape and how his proportions are made. So it's very well balanced. You could see there he's holding both of them out, and he's not gonna topple right, left, or front and back. So he's a very well balanced figure, except that his feet are very light, which I find a problem with. And also about the glossy back, try not to, you know, put any sharp surfaces on the back, or else it'll scratch off the paint, which is also very painful to see if you get this figure in hand. And do let me know if you have any cracks on the Kiwami arms chest, because from what I see from other people's reviews, that tends to happen often. So I wonder if that's a problem, or that's just a normal mistake or something. Yeah, so that's pretty much it of this review. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe below. Subscribing to my channel will really help my channel a lot, so I really appreciate to do subscribe. So yep, subscribe to see more SHFiguarts, Figma, and Transformers reviews and more. This is Nicholas's Figure Reviews signing out, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Peace.